Nice. Yes. She loves. Well, she'll be jealous is what she'll be. It's like all she wants to see. Dolphins and whales. What's the wind speed?
20.
Yeah, thinking about you. In one way, regret not spending more time in Spain, getting to know your family and your friends and your grandpa and everybody. But if we really want to do the boat thing, this trip has been invaluable. But missing you a lot and wish you were here. Love you. Previously on Sailing Ramona, we fall in love with a full keel 1980 Ingrid 38. But we're not sure yet if it's the right boat for us. Join us as we discover what it takes to find and sail a boat from California to our home in Japan. When I first dreamt of crossing the Pacific, I made a to-do list with the steps that I needed to make it all happen. The offshore passages in Japan proved to me that I was committed to it. But I really wanted to sail on a big passage with someone who has a vast amount of experience crossing oceans. I just didn't know of anyone in Japan who could help me. So I began the search. While listening to a podcast that many of you might know, I found out about 59 Degrees North. Run by Andy and Mia, 59 North has several boats that are pretty much in constant rotation around the Atlantic Ocean. And as luck would have it, a spot opened up on a passage that would line up perfectly with our trip to Spain to meet Julie's family. We got two babies.
No, that's not my family. That's just the local fauna. This is my family. And this is my hometown. Don't come close.
I can't speak Spanish yet. I don't know. No sé.
But he figured out other ways to impress. This is where part of my family grew up. And even though many of them have moved to nearby cities, almost everyone managed to come to meet the American boyfriend.
It was bittersweet to leave after just having met everyone, but we had to go.
Landed in Lanzarote and the weather is so great.
Please remain seated with your seatbelt securely fastened until the aircraft has come to a complete stop and the seatbelt sign has been switched off.
Yeah, everything has like a layer of dust on top of it.
PM10 means basically sand from Africa. Yeah. This one look at this one. It looks like it was flowing right when it parted.
The closer Tyler got to departure, the more it hit me. He'd go on a sailing passage, and I'd stay on land. It's your gun. Sailing had never been in my life before meeting him. But something was changing inside of me. And at the time, I was quite conflicted about not joining.
Oh my god, the verb.
Hi.
As they say in Japanese, it was shoganai, because we just didn't have the funds for both of us to go. It felt as if he was starting our journey without me. It's hard to stay sad around Tyler.
88 miles per hour!
What?
Remember? We're at the marina looking for the 59-foot swan. Yeah, we were just discussing what I'm gonna get from this trip. Making the network with them alone, I think, is a good thing, and I also want to talk to them about Ingrid and about my sailing idea and what they think about it, because they've spent the last 5 years sailing around the world nonstop, so I don't really know what to expect, to be honest. Here we are on the boat. Actually, we haven't left yet. We're leaving tomorrow. Julia's here to send me off, but she won't be joining, unfortunately. We got a crew of 8. This is Nikki Henderson. At 25, she was the youngest person to ever skipper the 11-month around-the-world Clipper boat race. You also may have seen her skipper the Le Vagabond for their epic crossing with Greta Thunberg. And now, she was our skipper for the voyage from Gran Canaria to Cape Verde, Africa, a total of about 1,000 nautical miles. This trip was shaping up to be just what I was hoping for, a chance to learn from the best. So that just maybe, Julia and I would feel confident to sail our own boat across the Pacific. The boat was a 1991 59-foot Swan. Only 21 were ever built. They are classic ocean crossing machines, purpose-built for this goal, prioritizing sailability over comfort at anchor.
Where's Fuerteventura?
Fuerteventura, yeah. And I'm probably saying it wrong. Ask the Spaniard.
It's Fuerteventura. No?
Mm-hmm.
Now what? You have to go back?
Mm-hmm. Wait, where were we? Oh yeah. I was quite hesitant to join a paid passage like this. But for any of you out there thinking of doing something similar, it's totally worth it. Jim at the helm, trying to keep us on a straight course. Doing a good job. Thank you. There was definitely a difference between coastal sailing with friends and learning from someone like Nikki with thousands of hours of experience crossing oceans.
We probably are going to brief in a second, by the way. It's now increasing to 21.
The voyage was 8 days of beautiful sunsets, great company, and plenty of opportunities to learn. It was nice and calm, and I went down below to get some granola and come out, and we're flying. 22.22, about 22. Nikki and our first mate Alex let us, the crew, do most of the work ourselves. But we're quick to give important advice when needed. For me, it was very eye-opening to see how easily a 59-foot boat like the Swan could be handled, even by novices like us. We were able to do things like single-handed reefing, just reefed in one reef on the main, fly the spinnaker. First day we raised it, I thought, I never want to have a spinnaker on my boat. This is the craziest thing ever. But now, it's super easy, and except Martin's not paying attention, so flopping around a lot. Let's see what happens. He saved it. I think this might be our first bird since we left, right? This is the sign of land. First sighting of Cape Verde. On day 8, we arrived in Cape Verde, Africa.
In just a few hours, we'll be dropping our hook in the little port of Mandela, which is a friendly port for those sailors who are getting ready to cross the Atlantic. You can provision there, take on food and water.
Yeah, great. Jim managed to see land ho before everyone else hours ago here. There was just a slight, tiny little piece of land on the horizon.
Yeah, no one really believed him at first.
But now look at it. Yeah, it's big.
Now it's no denying it. No denying that's land ho. It was hard to say goodbye to our crew of 8. The long talks while on watch, and all the growth we had all gone through on this trip just brought us closer together.
Nicky, that was us when we put the spinnaker up the first time.
Rudo, how is it?
Beyond every imagination.
No.
Beyond every imagination. How is it for you?
Pardon me?
How is it for you?
That's fantastic, huh?
We're gonna give a good job.
There you go. But it was time to move on. I was excited to see Julia again, and even more excited for our own sailing journey to unfold. Would we be able to buy the Ingrid 38 and sail her down to Southern California before heading back to Japan? Find out on our next episode. Unbelievable. In what way? Yeah, it's just amazing.
Hello!
Hey guys, as you can see, we're back in Japan.
This is our local Shinto shrine in our neighborhood.
Yeah, so it's been way too long since we posted the last video.
7 months, and we didn't think it would take us this long to make the next one.
Yeah, very sorry about that. We really do think the next 4 episodes are going to come out really quick. We're back in Japan, obviously, and we're away from the boat.
That's why we have the time to work on the videos.
But we wanted to just say thank you to all of our patrons and our supporters, and thank you for the viewers for being so patient. We had a lot of comments on our last video, which we really love to see. So thanks for watching so far. We have about 4 more episodes left in the season, and then we'll bring it to season 2, which is going to be a big change and moving in the direction of getting us ready to sail here to Japan. So stay tuned, and thank you for watching.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Arigatou gozaimasu.
Arigato.
Gracias.